Okay, all right. Actually, we have Jeff. Let's talk about the power line.
Okay.
Because we're sitting in Jeff's suite. This is my room. Where Jeff's right next door, and we're over there working on this as we speak. So, all right. So this is good. Let me hang out with you guys for a little bit. I'm gonna come over here.
Oh, that's better.
I'm gonna get near the computer so you can understand what I'm saying. All right, here we go. You with me, Jeff? He's busy talking to somebody.
Yeah.
All right. We are launching Canaway in 2 phases. The first phase, what we've been doing for the last week doesn't even exist. Like that was just, we're going to put some people in the computer. You guys went nuts. There's 20,000 people. So phase 1 starts tomorrow. Tomorrow night on a live stream with you in your living room. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Phase 1. That's called the buzz launch. Like we're not buzzing enough. The buzz launch starts officially tomorrow. So when we pull the trigger tomorrow night, you will have 72 hours from the time we pull the trigger to make a purchase of one of our amazing CBD-rich hemp oil products. We're starting with 2 products, the salve, the hemp vape. Salve, hemp vape. And we have a combination pack where you get a discount on. So, by purchasing within 72 hours, you lock your spot in the power line. So, if you go in your back office now, you go to your login and you log in and you look at your power line numbers. Some of you that will be 3 people because you just got in. Others of you that will literally be 20,000 people in your power line. Okay? Within 72 hours of when we pull the trigger tomorrow, you purchase the salve or the hemp vape or the combo. You lock your spot. And that way no one can actually be above you in the power line all the way through March 1st through March 31st. Now what happens if they can hear you guys?
Yeah, I just heard everything, guys.
What?
You like that?
Was that you?
I like that a lot.
You see what I have to deal with?
I just put it on a Google Plus.
You see what I have to deal with? All right, hold on. So what happens if I don't lock in my power line? Well, if you don't purchase, and let's say you're at number 180, and we have 25,000 people in the power line, and your 72-hour window comes around, you now go to the bottom of that power line. You're now all the way down at number 20,001.
The bottom line is, Christopher, everybody that, that's in the power line, even if there wasn't a power line, you're going to want to buy these products. They're absolutely phenomenal.
They are awesome.
I mean, they're cool, they're
The
sleek.
hemp vape is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life.
Honestly. CBD-rich hemp oil in a vape pen. It's not an e-cigarette. It doesn't have any nicotine in it. There's no carcinogens. I forgot. We're not supposed to describe the product. But I'll tell you this. You want the product.
All right, so stay with me here.
All right.
So now why would I want to lock my position in the power line?
Because of the hemp vape.
Billy and Ray and Eric and I were just talking about this. Why would I want to lock my position in the power line? Because in April, when those very first checks come out, when are we cutting those first checks? Their CEO?
April 3rd, that Friday, right?
Yeah,
right away.
April 5th?
Well, we have to,
On tax day?
it's going to be April 15th or before.
And before April 15th or before, when we cut those very first checks, those checks are going to be based upon something very simple. Based upon the number of people that you helped enroll in Canaway. You enrolled those people in Canaway. The number of people you directly enrolled, you will fall into one of 12 tiers of people. Everybody who falls in that tier will share an amount of money based upon the volume that we did in March, and you will get the share based upon the number in your power line. Now, I want to make this clear because there's some of you that are new out there We're going to have a very detailed comp plan. You'll get to understand it. But some of you veterans out there, you actually just heard that and you went, oh, okay, this is making sense, because this is not an unnormal thing. Let's say, for instance, Billy Funk. How many people have you sponsored so far, Billy?
75-ish.
So Billy Funk has enrolled 75 people. Let's imagine that all 75 of those people actually purchase and they count for Billy in March. Let's imagine that.
Of course it will.
Now, let's imagine that Ray comes in on the last day of March.
How many has Ray personally sponsored?
But Ray sponsors 76 people.
Times 2.
No, hold it. I'm doing an explanation. Ray sponsors 76 people, but it's the last day. Ray's the last guy to get in except for his 76 people. So Billy's power line is 20,000 people, let's say, and Ray's power line is the 76 people that he put in. Okay? Billy is going to get a, let me very clearly say, significantly higher portion than Ray, because his power line and his volume is much, much bigger. We're going to explain all of that in great detail. You'll know what you're doing. The absolute basic point is lock in your spot in the power line as soon as possible. That's the key.
So